Connor, thanks very much for taking some time to talk to us today. When we were doing that kind of set-up, sound-check thing, the guys asked you what you had for your breakfast this morning and you said nothing. Is that part of a kind of deliberate, intermittent fasting, healthy eating thing, or are you just too nervous the day before a big competition?
No, I never have breakfast really. It's quite rare that I'll wake up and feel hungry, so I normally wait until lunchtime.
Ah, very good.
Yeah.
Did you find that helpful?
No.
No?
No, I'd rather eat, but I just can't, usually.
Right, okay. Are you an early riser?
I think over the last couple of years I've been rising earlier, I would say, for work, but I wasn't until about a year ago.
And does it do anything? Do you get nervous before a competition like this tomorrow?
I think I don't normally get nervous, but you definitely start feeling a bit different, maybe more excited than anything.
Does that impact your eating habits?
If I'm not ready for the competition, I usually feel, I don't eat as well, but I've been eating okay this time. So.
Right. So that means you're not nervous then, because you're eating?
Yeah, I'm kind of ready for this one.
But you're a regular here. I mean, it's not an unusual thing for you to come up here now. You've been coming up here for how many years now?
This will be my fourth,
Right.
So I wouldn't say regular, but yeah.
But it must get easier every year. I mean, compare yourself. What's the difference between your preparation for the event this year compared to the first time you were here?
I think it's very similar. I don't think it gets easier though, because the first year I felt very comfortable. I had a good season, but the second and third year I was not comfortable at all because obviously COVID happened and things weren't normal. So I was feeling a bit like an alien when I turned up here and not having the season beforehand to get ready for it. So definitely feel better this year than I did the last couple.
So what is your preparation almost been back to normal then, because restrictions have gone and it's been pretty much a kind of normal competitive season for you?
Yes, basically. Yeah, I've felt more comfortable with the bagpipe, more comfortable with the tunes that I'm playing as well. Had a few competitions under the belt to get them going. So I feel like I need that beforehand, before a big competition like this to really get comfortable and ready for it.
Did you find it easier or more difficult to maintain the motivation to practice when there were no competitions because of the restrictions?
Definitely felt it was more difficult, basically, I need a goal throughout the year, and just, you got that invitation, I think it was at the start of September or something, but before that I hadn't practiced at all,
For how long?
A long time, well, obviously I was picking up the pipes, but picking up the pipes just to play them and picking up the pipes to get ready for a big competition is two separate things.
Talk to me about that. What's the difference between picking up the pipes to play them and picking up the pipes to get ready, to use your words?
I think just, I don't know, just like how you go about kind of structuring your practice, I think it's totally different. For me, as I said, I need a goal. I need to know what I'm practicing for in order to get to where I want to be. But if there's nothing on, I'll just play my pipes and not really have a goal in mind at the end of it.
So if you pick up your pipes and you're just going to play them without a goal, what would you play and how long would you play for?
I'd play stuff that I wouldn't really be playing in competition usually, just some fun tunes. Usually at the start of the season, that's what I do, is I don't really play my MSRs or anything. I'll just pick the pipes up and have a bit of fun with them, just to get me back into the way of practicing. But for competitions, obviously it's different. You need to play through your tunes every day and be more regimented. Well,
I was going to, when you got the invitation for the Glenfiddich, did you actually sit down and write down a structure for practicing, or how did you go about structuring your practice between getting the invite and coming up here today? Yeah,
so I kind of, the tunes that I'm playing at the Glenfiddich are different from what I had in for the big competitions during the year, just because it's not a set list. So I sat down and worked out what tunes I'd be comfortable playing. I think that's a massive thing. And just wrote them all down, and then it's just on the computer, and then I just put a dash every time I play it, basically, so I know which ones I've played and how many times I've done it, so I'm not just practicing the same tunes over and over and over. and missing out sometimes. So.
And when you've got that list that you started with on your computer, how did you whittle that down to the ones that you finally submitted?
So basically just tunes I feel like I'm good at, or ones that I've been comfortable with over the years, basically. I've got a couple in this year that I haven't played for a few years, but I know that I've done well in the past with. So just wanted to put them in. You know, up here you want to be as comfortable as you possibly can.
This might sound like a really pedantic question, but is there a difference between what you just said? Is there a difference between being good at a tune and being comfortable with a tune?
I would say no, but maybe. I think for me it's always been a case if I've done well in the past with it, then I'll definitely be putting it in, and usually that'll make me feel more comfortable about playing it on the day. So.
And you talked about the difference between picking up your pipes and just playing some tunes and picking up your pipes and practicing for the competition. Is that still part of this, the kind of two corners that exist? The one that plays in folk groups and messes about with the pipes, and the one that seriously competes?
Yeah.
Are there still two corners?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. You got to have fun sometimes. You know, I think.
Do you not have fun when you're competing?
I do, but it's a different kind of fun. I think the fun comes kind of after the hard work's been done, and you can kind of relax a wee bit. But you know, getting ready for a competition like this isn't necessarily fun.
Right. Okay.
You know, it's a lot of hard work and a lot of hours that you're just in your room at home battering the pipes, and most of the time that isn't really fun.
How long would you play for every day when you're in real serious preparation mode for a competition like this?
To be honest, it's not much different to what I would do if I was having fun on the pipes. It's just that the practice is definitely more. You know, I know what I need to do and I'll do it within the time. But if I'm just playing for fun, I'm just playing some tuning phrases, get my pipes ready, and playing through tunes that come into my head just as they come. But yeah, just need to play through the tunes that you need to for things like this. So.
These tunes that you play through, once you know tonight what tunes you're playing tomorrow, when's the last time you'll play them before you go on to the platform tomorrow?
I'll have a run through in the chanter tonight, a few run throughs on the pipes in the tuning room tomorrow. Probably not through the whole things, but bits and bobs that I know that I'm, maybe the more difficult bits or bits that I'm not as comfy on, I'll definitely run through those and just make sure they're all good. Okay,
and one last question we're asking everybody. Is there one little thing that has always got to be in your pipe case before you feel comfortable going to a competition?
Yeah, my pipes.
Your
usually,
pipes, yeah, that's good. Yeah, okay. Apart from your pipes,
not really. No.
No, there's no superstitious little rabbit foot or anything like that, or no, just your pipes and you're happy.
Aye, usually.
Good, good. Connor, thanks for talking to me tonight, and have a good day tomorrow.
Cheers. Thank you very much.